Victoria's nurses have had a major win in their bitter pay and conditions dispute with the state government. They've been defying Fair Work Australia orders demanding that they end their bans. But today, the Fair Work Ombudsman backed down from a threat to force them to do so through the courts. It leaves beds closed, surgery cancelled, and the state government apparently out of the loop.
With nurses and midwives defying orders to end their bans, it became the Fair Work Ombudsman's job to force them into submission. Their union had claimed the orders only applied to officials, not to the rank and file. So the Ombudsman sent them a letter late last night pointing out that they did apply to all members of the ANF. The letter threatened federal court action if they didn't comply. That appeared to be a win for the state government.
The Fair Work Ombudsman was forced to act last night.
The deadlock started on Friday when Fair Work Australia ordered the nurses to comply with an order to end their bans. But on Saturday, beds were still closed and the ANF said union members weren't bound to the order. Last night's letter from the Ombudsman followed. This morning, the union responded and somehow convinced the Ombudsman to back down this afternoon. In a statement, the Ombudsman's office said it does not consider there is a need to take immediate court action against the union. But it didn't tell the minister.
That's not the information I have to hand. The information I had to hand was not in the... I don't have that particular information.
It leaves the government in the same spot it's been in for some time. It says some beds have reopened, but work bans remain in force. It has had some luck, however, with another dispute here at Fair Work Australia involving about 35,000 public servants. They too are negotiating a pay rise, but the government went to the tribunal to try to force them back to work on safety grounds, just like the nurses, because 1,500 of them work in child protection. But in a breakthrough, both parties agreed to treat the child protection workers separately.
We're very pleased to be able to reach a sensible resolution this morning.
Private conciliation talks with the child protection workers will continue throughout the week.
Here to fight the good fight.
The wider public sector work bans will continue until the pay issue is resolved. Jeff Waters, ABC News.